What can you not believe we still have to deal with in 2019? Microsoft Word's way of dealing with pictures. Oh, you turned off image snapping. Too bad. We put the image where we want to put it. Also, you want to type relatively close to this image. In your dreams, we think it'd be better for the text to go right through the picture and not wrap with it at all. Spam calls. I get about 3 a day and they post me off so much. They always come at the most inconvenient times too. Vending machines that can't take a dollar bill unless it is in perfect condition. Vending machines that only take cash. Parking meters that only take cash too. We still have those in my city on certain streets and it's FML whenever those are the last spots left. Submitting your resume and then having to type in every single answer again. Why did you even ask for my resume? Printers. My home printer always breaks down when I need it. My work printer, which is like provided by a very prominent printing company that should work perfectly, is broken half the time. I don't understand why printers have not improved in their reliability. Unpeelable stickers on any product instead of just the packaging. Wow. Thanks for the silver. Stickers on books. Looking at you, Target. Shitty traffic lights. I shouldn't have to stop at 1 in the morning and wait for a cycle when I'm the only one at the intersection. Or long stretches of lights that aren't linked. Despite the fact the city I live in claims their lights are linked, I learned it's actually faster to take side streets because as soon as you pull up to a red light it gives you priority and stops the main street traffic to let you through. People out here complaining about real problems and I'm just like, why do banks take 3 to 5 business days to transfer money to one another? Because they use that time to earn interest on the money. Banks only open when everyone is at work. What is the point? Because banks care about businesses, not people. This is a big part of the reason. I used to work as a bank teller and we brought in far more money from businesses than from the average customer. And it was every day. Nearly at the same time every day. Can't really beat that. From their POV. Measles. Fucking pro diseases. This better become a trend. It isn't so much anti-vax, it's more pro disease. So let's call it as such. Residential internet monopoly. Yeah, I remember playing online games in the 90s and thinking internet lag would be extinct by now. I was reading this like, what kind of weird version of monopoly is that? I get it now. Internet monopoly, not internet monopoly. Restaurant websites without business hours or menus. Or better yet, menus without prices. Submitting our tax returns to the government when they already have a record of our standard wages and a bunch of other data. I never understood that either. They have all of the info already. Just send me the freaking money. When I spend money, it's instant. When they give me money back it takes a fucking week. Their mistake that needs to be fixed. Doesn't matter. Fuck you. Shitty pencil erasers. We put a man on the moon but we can't make a quality pencil eraser. Rubs eraser across clean paper. Eraser creates most hideous smudge ever. What did I ever do to you? There are huge cracks in the doors to bathroom stalls where strangers can see you poop. Only in America though. When you are following a recipe online and the quantities for ingredients aren't also worked into the instructions. So every time I need to confirm how much olive oil I needed I have to go right back to the start. Also when recipes have the author's entire life story before they give you the short 2-minute recipe. We can't make an elevator with a button to cancel a floor. You wouldn't even need to add buttons. Just make it so pushing the floor number a second time cancels it. Bank cameras can't get clear pictures of robbers but roller coasters can take your picture at 70 miles per hour because the bank cameras are recording 24/7. And using a higher quality recording means it takes more storage space. If you're not going to record a worthwhile video that offers clear visuals of everything happening, what's the point? I still cannot believe we have to deal with poachers because someone says rhino horn will cure impotence, cancer, AIDS, and what have you. We've seen some animals go extinct last year for this very reason. Absolutely unacceptable. Most phone calls are still fuzzy and distorted, even when calling from landline to landline. While some outright sound like the other person is gargling cotton. Why can I clearly see the face of a person on FB video chat in Japan while I sit at an IHOP in Florida, yet calling someone in the same zip code is muffled? Roughly 10 million American homes and buildings receive water from service lines that are at least partially lead. According to the EPA, service lines are the pipes connecting water mains to people's houses. Lead ones are mostly found in the Midwest and Northeast. Despite the life-altering consequences of lead poisoning, there is no national plan to get rid of those pipes. To be fair, most of the pipes now have enough mineral deposits built up between the lead and the water to effectively be safe. A woman in the UK was arrested for inflicting her young female child with genital mutilation. Like in the past week. Brit here. I too am fucking livid that such a thing continues to happen. And the news said there have been more cases before this one. I mean, what the fuck? Like, call me crazy, but how hard can it be to not slice up your own child's genitals? That report seriously hit me with the truth that there are loads of genuinely scary people out there that we should be aware of. Littering and smoking the reefer. Tuberculosis. My brother has it now. He's quarantined. And my job wanted me out of office until I got the all clear from Department of Health. I got the all clear. But when I find out who got him sick, I'm calling my lawyer. To verifying. My brother is the only one sick. I'm clear. So is mom. Shitty internet. Decades to improve the infrastructure and we get jack because of government sanctioned corporate monopolies. Like it or not, the internet is a utility now, agrees in Australian. The paper lid's not tearing off cleanly from cup noodles or peanut butter jars. Lack of contraceptive options for men. This seems like something that would be good for most people. I'm open to a vasectomy, but it's wild that there's not a pill. No safe method to fix herniated disc, and yes, back surgery is old school, dangerous and just fucking sucks. Wiping your asshole with thin pieces of paper. What? You don't know how to use the 3 seashells? How many decades have hot dogs come in packages of 10 and hot dog rolls come in packages of 8 or 16? Can't these two things come together on a number already? It is 2019, for crying out loud. There is no music in airport bathrooms, just the sound of a bunch people shitting. It's so awkward and gross. Turn on some damn background noise already. It's unbelievable this hasn't been addressed yet. Anti-vaxxers, flat earthers, essentially everyone on r/insane people Facebook. Data caps / throttling. Anti-vaxxers, people thinking that reading is dumb, not valuing education. You can't lock your phone and listen to YouTube. You can with YouTube Premium. Those fuckers. Plastic packaging that fucks up the ocean. No fix yet. We lame. People texting while driving. Sent from Toyota Tacoma. It's 2019 and we still have idiots fighting against climate change and vaccines. Like, holy shit, how stupid are you? Cellular phone dead spots. It's fucking 2019. We have self-driving cars, but can't keep a fucking phone call connected 1/2 block from my house. Miss me with that bullshit. Zippers getting caught on the lining of your jacket. Why do we even have that little flap of fabric next to a zipper anyway? People writing checks at the grocery store. The difference between life and death can still depend on how much money you have. Kardashians and the whole influencer / Instagram model culture. Homelessness, children going hungry in wealthy countries, inadequate education, people being paid next to nothing to work long hours, the lack of baby changing stations in men's bathrooms. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but I've had to change diapers on bathroom floors and out in the grass too many times. We are still scared of nuclear power and continue to burn our antiquated black rocks for power. No resealable cereal bags. Incompetent politicians. Guys wearing their pants low and showing their underwear. Enough already. Pushing a vacuum and still have to vacuum around a cord. No Wi-Fi on all planes. Fax machines. Why do they still exist? Paying tax on tampons and pads. Like I asked for this. Baldness. We can edit genes, eradicate smallpox and send a man to the moon, but us men still have to worry about losing our locks. It always blows my mind that racism is still a thing. People still think that PETA is a respectable organization. It's definitely not. Same with MAD and pink ribbon breast cancer awareness. Flint's water crisis. The fact that millions of people are abused and even killed based on their religious beliefs. You have been visited by the smart studying doggo. You'll be blessed with good grades only if you subscribe to Comment Awards and like the video.
PG.
On top, food chain, won't stop. New game, hot box that blue haze. One lock, two chains, no bras, two babes. Mic drop, new stage, lights in my rear view. 5 cops, food race, faster than a Tesla. They say I'm exhausted.